Surprise.
You know, another star leader of another important leader, Somnath Bharti, he's also trailing in Malviya Nagar.
Satish Upadhyay is in the lead?
Indeed. And you know, a lot of these big names of the Aam Aadmi Party seems to be on the back foot. Satyendra Jain, he is also this moment trailing from Shakur Basti. These are some of the names that are coming in. You know, Kapil Mishra, he is with the BJP at this moment. He's leading in Karaval Nagar. Somnath Bharti is trailing. Arvind Singh Lovely is leading in Gandhinagar. He's, of course, a BJP candidate earlier with the Congress. Amanatullah Khan in Okhla is in the lead. Ramesh Biduri in Kalkaji is leading. Arvind Kejriwal, as we said, is trailing. That is going to be a huge setback for Arvind Kejriwal, for his political fortunes, if he ends up indeed losing. Alka Lamba of the Congress, interestingly, at this moment, she's still trailing in Kalkaji. Ramesh Biduri is the man who's in lead. Apart from this, Avadh Ojha, the man, the teacher who joined the Aam Aadmi Party from Patparganj, he is trailing at the moment. These are some of the big names who are in
Let me also come to the Delhi Cant seat. That's the first round. These are initial trends, but out of the total votes taken in, BJP is leading here as well. Bhuvan Tamar is fairly ahead than Virendra Kadian, and of course the Congress candidate is trailing far behind, barely with 1/10 of that vote count. Ms. Fadnavis, these are the early trends, but given the leads that most of the BJP candidates have in most of these seats that we've just mentioned, Saleh just mentioned, it seems like the exit polls weren't far from the truth after all.
Well, I mean, far from the truth, I don't know. Exit polls are supposed to tell you the truth. So not being far from it is a kind of a consolation prize.
But the track record of exit polls,
exactly,
what they had done, especially in the General Assembly, they had become a bit of a laughing stock. People were saying that exit polls should come with a statutory warning. Yes. Consume them at your peril, take them for entertainment. They often can go wrong, because in the general elections, they were predicting 400 plus for the BJP, yes, which ended up getting about 240. But this time around, they seem to be fairly on the mark. The Bharatiya Janata Party at this moment is leading on 44 of those seats. The Aam Aadmi Party is leading at this moment only on 25. The Congress, which had just one of those seats where it was leading, has now is at this moment trading. Sandeep Dixit, the man who is putting up a lone fight. But Ms. Fadnavis, this is not an election that is going right down to the wire. This at this moment looks like an election where the Bharatiya Janata Party is clearly stealing away with the lead. For the Aam Aadmi Party, 36 is not going to be a number that they can reach, because if they have to form a government, they need at least 50 plus candidates, because considering the kind of infighting there is in the party, they cannot form a government with any kind of a slender lead. What does that say about the Aam Aadmi Party at this moment? It is no longer a party that is on the rise. It is probably a party that is now peaked. What's your assessment, Ms. Fadnavis?
Yeah. You're absolutely right. I think Aam Aadmi Party may have peaked. I think that at the same time that 26 seats is what it began with. If you remember, in 2013, it got 28 seats, if my memory serves me right. So there is some... there are some sets of people who still believe that Aam Aadmi Party is the party for them.
Right.
We should not, decry that, or we should not take away from that. It's true that many of its top leaders are losing. It's true that many of them, because of their incarceration, have had a tough time. Manish Sisodia himself had to shift from Patparganj to his current seat, because he felt he might not win from Patparganj. So all that is happening, but still, for a party that has been an incumbent, Aam Aadmi Party is not wiped out.
It's not wiped out, but it is definitely on the back foot. I'm told that we have our correspondent Dharamjot Kaur, who's joining us live from the Aam Aadmi Party headquarters. Dharamjot, this is an election that the Aam Aadmi Party put out a very tightly contested fight. But looking at the numbers that are coming forth, give us a sense of what the mood is like at the Aam Aadmi Party's head office there.
Hello, check, hello. Well, Saleh, things are definitely changing with respect to the mood. I mean, if you can hear behind me, there are massive audio checks going on. There's a big stage that has been set up since early morning. So the day began on a good note. The day began on a positive note for the Aam Aadmi Party. But if these trends are anything to go by, it's definitely going to be a massive change in the mood for the incumbent government. Now, I just want to quickly mention, for the past couple of hours, I have been talking to people around over here with respect to what their expectations are, who do they think is going to win, and if there is going to be a change in government, why is that going to happen if it does? And somewhere along the lines of what people have said is that, the Aam Aadmi Party's top leadership has seen so much legal drama, aside from the political drama, that somewhere the voters are a little unsure of whether or not they can have a stable government in the Aam Aadmi Party, given all the investigation that is going on for the top leadership, including Arvind Kejriwal. So those kind of things, I think, have settled into the brains of the voters. What we're seeing right now with respect to very early trends could be a reflection of that voter sentiment when they cast their ballot on Wednesday, Saleh.
Indeed, Dharamjot will of course come back to you, but this is going to be very interesting to see as to how the mood in the Aam Aadmi Party has changed, because this is not perhaps the result that they were expecting. But remember, these are still very early leads. These are still early trends. But at this moment,
they were extremely confident, even till last night, even till the morning.
Yesterday, when they came out with the allegation saying that, the BJP had, of course, reached out to about 15 to 16 of their leaders, saying that if you were to switch, then we'll, of course, make you ministers. This was the mood of a party that was pretty confident that they were sitting pretty well. But at this moment, looking at the numbers, as they are stacking up, 48 for the Bharatiya Janata Party, 21 for the Aam Aadmi Party.
That gap is only increased.
The mood in the Aam Aadmi Party office is not going to be a very upbeat and a happy one, because the gap, as you say, Shivan, is of course only increasing.